had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Season 5. There are 4 weeks remaining.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo, Jay Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe. Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. Now Pasco. On the wing, Bertie. Off target from three-point range. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. Very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Now Mills. Now MP. Pass to Brock. MP. With just 5 to shoot. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 so far. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
And another miss by the High Flyers. And it's Team Ballers. Bertie with the ball, and now guarded by Brock.
And that gives him the lead. That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
And here's Etherington. Outside, Moore launches a three. MP grabs the miss. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make a substitution. Good on both attempts. Team Ballers trailing. Outside Berti. Back to Moore. Pass to Pasco. No one near him. Here's Mahil. Good D that time from MP. Down low. Gove with the bucket. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now here's Moore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Cerebral call by Moore. Mixing up the defense with the pick and roll and getting himself some space.
On the wing, Brock. MP. Pass to Callahan. And that one, good.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Moore with it. Outside Berti. Summers. Outside Moore. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pasco. The High Flyers grab the miss. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's Summers. Moore outside. Pass to Pasco. Off target with the three. The High Flyers leading. The drive by MP. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a very solid 57%. Here's Pasco. Moore outside. Summers. Pass to Mahil. Here's Pasco. MP with the block. Gets it back.
MP. Second personal foul.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's MP.
2 points.
He's got 10.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Whistle on MP. So we wrap up the first half. High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 13. And we step aside now for a short break. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Their biggest lead was 21. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
He gets it in there.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And the two highly rated prospects in this one, MP and Moore. They've both put in a lot of work in this one.
The way that both Moore and MP have come out and given everything they have has been awesome to see. Great concentration and energy from both of them ever since the opening tip.
Soft touch off the glass and in.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Moore. To the inside, Wong sinks that one from the post.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
MP up top. Tries the 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Dykstra. Wong. Right side, Moore. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
2 points.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
Moore outside. Pass to Wong. From the arc. Not going to go that time. Now the High Flyers with it. A 19-point contest. Count it.
2 points. MP.
Here's Dykstra. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Substitution for High Flyers.
On defense, the High Flyers. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Etherington. Now here's Rodriguez. Clock is at 3. Bertie's shot is off. And here are the High Flyers now. MP inside. Guarded by Etherington. That one drops for him.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Team Ballers now. Etherington outside. Moore covered by Brock. And a whistle blown against MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Dykstra. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Summers. No good there with the triple. And here are the High Flyers now. MP left side. Team Ballers with the rebounds. Pass to Dykstra. Looking to end the drought. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hey, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Totally, as he should be, removing all doubt.
And here Team Ballers have it. Here's Dykstra. Kicks it to Summers. Westerhoff. No good from outside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Summers. Pass to Dykstra. Inside. Here's Mahil. Out to the left wing. And a whistle blown against MP. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't...
Yo! You going out tonight, Burlington?
Oh,
we gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago.
Oh,
And before you say anything, say yes.
Are
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch.
Hey, coach, if this is about me being late.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
You messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards. They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Now Carrington. Pass to Lund. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Attack from SAC, Austin Lund.
Now here's Mills. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Now Carrington takes the three. That one doesn't drop. Here's the break. Here's MP. SAC grabs the miss. And a whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul. And so here it's SAC, trailing by 2. Pagan with it. Pass to Carrington. To the inside. Lund. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And O'Neill gets it to go. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Great helping hands from Edward Martinez. Sees the play, makes it a reality.
MP MP with the bucket.
And that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Here's Pagan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Carrington for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play with one.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
MP with the look. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick.
First half. And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
The triple from Martinez. Hauled in by High Flyers. And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neal by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Martinez from deep, it's Pagan. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Brock outside. Off target with the three. Here's Pagan. He's now 1 of 2 with that bucket.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Pass to Callahan. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist. And it's Sack's ball, trailing by 5. Outside for Pagan. Fires in the triple. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP with the bucket.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Pass to Lund. On the wing, it's Martinez. Pagan. Carrington for 3. And the attack from Sack with another tray.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Now Callahan. Now MP. He's covered by Carrington. Here's MP. And MP throws it down. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Sack grabs the miss.
And that's the kind of D that'll make you think twice before bringing the ball back in there.
Here's Martinez. 3-pointer. Carrington, no good.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
They get it back. And that one's good from MP.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Martinez, covered by Brock. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez outside. It's Carrington on the wing. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Now MP. Misses the baby hook. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where a squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
To the paint. Here's MP. Rebound brought home by Carrington.
They call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Brock with the block. Shot from the top of the key. That one misses. His third shot of the game. He's only made one of them. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution for
The High Fly is leading. Gov up top. To the middle. MP with the look. And that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And so here it's Sack. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on the team has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now here's Martinez. And he's going for the alley-oop. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
So it's both teams making a change here.
substitution for High Flyers.
MP outside. Pass to Callahan. Back to MP. Soft touch off the glass and in.
MP. Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Lund. MP grabs the miss. MP throws it down.
This is just too easy for the offense. When you play defense like that, expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that. Easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort.
To stop the run, and it's Lund laying it in.
Clocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself in the scoring position.
Pass to Brock. Mills outside. Gov. Callahan with it, and it's Lund picking him up. And here we go with Callahan. And he gets it to go.
There's contact there. But when a big like Callahan gets going, it's hard to really trip him up.
Now Martinez. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Hauled in by High Flyers.
No getting around the fact that that is a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Carrington for 3. And Callahan pulls it down.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Great awareness by the offense to find his teammate behind the D on the break.
Now here's Martinez. Over Brock. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Right side, MP. And the shot goes down.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move inside to give himself some room.
And so that's the end of the first half. High Flyers out in front, up by 15. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Callahan. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. That one on Carrington. And he knocks down the first one.
MP shooting 2.
And he gets both of them. Here's Martinez. Here's Carrington. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
MP outside. Down low. Mills from deep. Lund with the rebound. Here's Carrington. Rejected by Mills.
Rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
Back to Pagan. Lund at the high post. Pass to Martinez. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Carrington missing the look. And here's Mills. Shoots over Pagan. And that one's good. It's Mills. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 5. Pass to Martinez. Over Mills. And the shot falls short that time.
That's a very low percentage shot, and one he probably should have passed on.
That one goes.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
A difficult situation for Sac. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Lund with the pick. And he gets the bucket to go.
How about that feed? Most young players do 1 or 2 things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Mills. MP outside. The kick out to Mills. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here's Sac. A 17-point game. It's Carrington on the wing. MP with the block. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At the line.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Adam Cunningham.
That's all you.
And it's Sac with the ball. Back to Pagan. Over Brock. MP grabs the miss. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Sack with another miss.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
On the wing, it's Martinez. Shot over Callahan. Lund, defended now by Callahan. With 4 to shoot, inside. Lund misses. Gove with it. Martinez covering. Here's Cunningham. Count it. It's good.
Adam Cunningham.
And here's Brock. Throws it up high. And stolen by Martinez. Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Over MP. The big shot, no good. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
On offense, here's Sack. Kicks it out to Martinez. No good there with the triple. Gove outside. And the ball out of play. Sack will have it.
Sack ball. Substitution for high flyers.
Lund with it. Martinez outside. And out of bounds. The high flyers will take it. And it's high flyers with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Mills. And here's Callahan. Guarded by Lund. And stolen by Martinez. Carrington outside. Here's Martinez. Expanding his range.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now here's Martinez. Pagan. Covered by Mills. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And he makes all 3. Now Brock. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Stolen by Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Here's the 3. The high flyers grab the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
Shot clock at 5. Baseline J on the way. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. Here's Martinez. And the miss. Not the best shot selection right there. Now here's Mills. Outside MP. And they double up MP. O'Neal, MP, 4 on the clock. Fader on the way. And that one hits back iron. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Offensive board. And Lund slams it in.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Brock outside. MP. The jump hook. He's money on the shot.
Start the bus. I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, and I think I hear it. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Stolen by Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Fires the three. And Callahan pulls it down. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got...
I'll catch up in a second, all right?